Hi, welcome to this episode of Mortgage in Real Life with Dave. Hey, thanks for coming back, taking a look at this next episode. I'm going to talk about conventional mortgage insurance versus FHA mortgage insurance. When we work with a new client, typically this is where our conversation goes for a client that's doing less than 20% down. FHA is 3.5% down. Conventional can be 3% down, 5% down, or a variation in between. But when we get into this conversation about mortgage insurance, this is where we start figuring out what makes the most sense for a client so that they can figure out their own strategy. A lot of times this comes down to two things: monthly payment and credit score. So FHA has an upfront mortgage insurance, they have monthly mortgage insurance, and it's life of the loan mortgage insurance, okay? And then on the conventional, you have monthly mortgage insurance, and it'll typically go away about year 10 based on the loan to value on the original appraised amount. We'll talk about that in a different episode. But if we come back to this, FHA, you take 0.0175 times your loan amount, and the FHA is going to get that and add it to your loan as upfront mortgage insurance. So it goes on your loan, and you owe that money as part of your payment structure. They'll have monthly mortgage insurance, and then again, it's life of the loan. The conventional is all going to be based on credit score. So when we're talking to a client, this is really where the conversation goes to, because the payment is going to be drastically different oftentimes based on credit score. So no broad brush to say you got to go this way or that way. It's a conversation to have to say, here's your payment, here's the pluses and minuses of these two programs. Which one makes the most sense as we start looking at that strategy for the next 3 to 5 years, or even to the next 10 years. So again, the conversation, FHA has some pluses and minuses, conventional has some pluses and minuses, typically comes back to two things. What's the payment look like based on the credit score? Which program makes the most sense for long-term wealth building? Thanks again for joining me with this episode of Monopoly in Real Life. See you at the next episode. Stay tuned.